Well, welcome to the Rogers Centre here in Toronto, Canada, home of the Toronto Blue Jays, the Toronto Argonauts of the CFL. And for one weekend each year, Monster Energy AMA Supercross and FIM World Championship. And that means Jason Weigandt and Jim Holley had to ship ourselves across the border, get our paperwork done. We're doing work here in Canada, son, and so are the best riders in the world. We've got quite a series on our hands.
It is. I mean, you know, that race last weekend in Daytona when Ryan Villopoto stepped up and won another one, his fourth of the year there, and Dungey hung away and ended up in that second. Villopoto gained 3 points, but he's still 20 points down. There's a lot to be said in this series, and you know, we're still waiting for James Stewart and Chad Reed to come back, as well as Josh Grant and Andrew Short. When those guys come back, it's going to be a little bit harder for Villopoto to make up a lot of those times, because if those guys are back anywhere outside the top four, it's only 1 point you're going to gain. But I think tonight here in Toronto, it's going to be a lot like Indianapolis and Atlanta, and what I mean by that is the track. I mean, I think the Dirtworks guys, the people at Feld Motorsports, have done a great job. I don't think we're going to see the traditionally ruddy track here that we have had in the past here in Toronto. I think it's going to be a great track.
Yeah, they've put a lot of work in. They even stored the dirt in a different facility so it wouldn't get wet, because traditionally the track would get wet and then it would get frozen and it would thaw out here in the building, so we don't have to worry about that. And you talk about Atlanta, you talk about how that track was laid out, and it laid out a perfect lights race, one of the best races we've seen in a long time. So is that in store tonight?
I think so. I mean, somebody's got to stop the Purcell train. Yeah. I mean, this guy just keeps on rolling and winning races. He's got 3 in a row already. This could be his 4th. But, you know, Austin Stroop, Justin Barsha, all these guys, they're going to have to be stepping it up. Metcalf, you know, they're going to have to derail that train somehow. And they started to do a little bit at Atlanta, kind of got him out of his game. And we'll see if that plays into factor today. But the Iceman, Purcell, man, that guy's calm, cool, and collective.
All right, well, we'll see if he can make it 4 out of 4 here in Toronto. We're live on Speed tonight. Or we're, of course, live with our audio webcast at supercrossonline.com/supercrosslive. So stay with us all afternoon and all night here from Toronto.